Welcome back to Captain of Industry. This is episode 39 with me, Flow Engineer. And last time we set up this wonderful steel plant. Now the problem with this is right now, as you can see, we just don't have enough graphite. So that's what we want to do today, because this thing, even boosted, it gives us graphite, and actually it's also a problem that my trucks are not moving it, but even if you calculate it, it's just not enough. So today we want to probably take care of graphite production, large scale, and we want to take care of exhaust scrubbing, because that not only will help with our general health and therefore with Unity, which we got a lot of right now, but that's because I actually have a lot of edicts temporarily on, because you will see in a second. But today we want to take care of this one. Now, placing it here, I thought about it, but I don't think it's the best place, and I think here would be quite a good place for them. Even if we route all the large pipes over there, this would be a kinda not so bad place for it. The graphite is very close to all the arc furnaces, which will go here probably. Not sure yet, but something like that. And yeah, so this thing needs to go. Also, again, those blueprints, we made them in other videos. They are available as well as all other blueprints I use, even though I don't use that many. They are available on Patreon for all Patreon supporters. Now, let's move this, and this will take some time, so I will not force you to go through all of this with me. I already started moving the assemblers for those construction parts here. We'll have to build a construction part area soon, but for now, this kind of does the job, kinda. Yeah, it has to. So I will move this out of the way. I will probably move it a little bit over, like here somewhere. Maybe also have to move this a little closer. This is all quite temporary anyway, so yeah, it's just not large enough for all those people. So yeah, I will move stuff around a little. That's why I need a lot of Unity, and then I will be back. Okay, and there we got the space. I was wondering while I built this, will I have enough space here to actually unload food and everything? Oh, well, it will be interesting. But yeah, we'll just try to not go too far into this direction. Yeah, let's just put it there and see how this feels. I think this generally feels great. What I probably will do is I will take this one for sure, and I will flip it so that, and maybe rotate. Oh no, wait, let me do something like this. What I'm thinking there, we can go almost to the system here. How much space did we leave? 0, so something like this. We'll leave like 4 spaces to the railroad. That feels safe distance. Because the graphite will need to go into the smelting, so it's nice to have it kinda close. On the other hand, if we would have it here, we could just belt it over. Not sure what we're gonna do. There's also something else that needs graphite, which is here. I moved the silicon. I moved here, and yes, they here need silicon, so let's actually also connect those up. They don't need their own warehouse. So let's get rid of you. And yes, we also do have a lot of warnings and alerts. So yeah, we'll have to keep an eye on there. And I absolutely do not have that right now. Absolutely do not have an eye on there, and we should. Oh god. Yeah. Oh, it will be rebuilt. This hopefully won't be rebuilt very soon. So I think what needs to go in here? Well, this belt we can basically delete. I don't think we need graphite out there, or we just don't build it. And then we'll have all the all the CO2 pipes coming in here. And what is this one? What is this pipe? Oh, this is just an overflow pipe. Yeah, so we have 4 input pipes with CO2, and we'll have this one out. So I think let's just see what this would cost. This is a lot of parts, but we technically can't just build it. It doesn't really matter, if you can say that. Now, what do we get? What do we put in here? We get a lot of CO2 out here. That's why I want to build those beside each other. And if we take you like this, we probably take you and just put you quite close. Something like this. Seems smart. We will never need more graphite than this thing. This thing produces graphite for... Did I write it on the blueprint? Where is it? It's here. And the graphite, it's outputting 150 graphite per 60. So 150 times... So it's 50 arc furnaces, and I think we won't need 50 of those. Do we want to put it here, or do we want to align it at the front? I don't think we actually need to align it. I think it's fine like this. But maybe align it a little bit better there. Now this thing also eats a lot of water. That's why I thought maybe align it here, right? This one needs water and puts out the same amount of steam, which means this system we can actually make water positive by doing desalination here probably, or somewhere. We'll see where exactly. For now we'll probably use this water here. See how far we go with this one. Where is the water coming in? Which is the water pipe? The top one, right? Yeah, so we could just turn it around and get the water from here, from desalination, or here. This would be a great spot for desalination. Yeah, I think that is an idea. What does this cost? Just the whole thing. More Unity than we can have, but that's not a thing. 1,500 parts for. That's a lot. How much power will they use? Not that much. Those more. Those also need a shit ton of people, so we'll have to keep that in mind. Same with those. Well, building everything is kind of overkill. Okay, wait. We should go through those real quick. Glass, copper. That's fine, I think. Because we do have a lot of them here, which we should technically move over. So we can finally delete this one. And yes, so we can delete those. And you are still the only one doing the red parts. Interesting. Maybe actually let's delete this. We don't really need this anymore. Then we can also finally delete you, and this will also give us some parts back. I'm just thinking about how to get some stuff back, so we can also delete you, and we can delete this whole thing, and this whole thing. So this is this, and then we can technically move this to the part factory here. Right? No, then the trucks cannot reach it anymore. So that's kind of stupid. Can we at least do something like this? Nah. Okay, no. Let's just leave it. Let's just leave it up here for now. It's a little unnecessary routes, and we can definitely also get rid of you. And enable export on this one, and then we can quick remove you and quick remove you, and okay, it will not quick remove it, that's fine, Coal, we can get rid of this coal because we want to produce basically everything here. But yes, we should get this running. So I think I don't have enough unity right now, but we can just get started by doing this and by doing something like this. This will build a lot of pipes, but that is basically the whole system. Now this one we probably don't need yet, and we can just say, well, you can export, and then we will just start to basically do something like this. Oops, I also built some there. That is not even a bad idea. To also get some of this built. High supply of recyclables. That's just because you are not... Ooh. Glass. We do have a lot of glass. Yes, okay. I got it. So we should at least upgrade you, but we should probably also double you then. Interesting. Okay, yeah, let's do something like this and see if that helps. We seem to be not... oh yeah, that does make sense. We are feeding a lot of the glass rocking chairs here for Unity. I did that here. So that is why. Yeah, let's absolutely pause this again. We should still have a lot of stuff. But that is why why they are not able to keep up. And also we are not producing steel. That's why this one is not backing up, but well, kinda. Okay. Yeah, this is running very dry. I also started to build U, and let's actually get U built. I feel like that's gonna be... Yeah, because U are dumping fulfilled. Which means, this means we can get rid of a lot of stuff here. We'll get back a lot of parts, which also enables us to do something like this. So that is the first part of exhaust scrubbing, which then we can take the exhaust. We probably want to put in a balancer here just for safety, but there should never be something wrong with it, so let's build this. Let's put priority out there, and let's take this big pipe and let's bring it here and here. Yeah, that's a good question. How do we move this over to all the way over there? Or we could go over here between... Can we go? No, you cannot go between there. So yeah, I think we'll do this, and then we'll do the same as with these ones. We'll go over all the way back down again, all the way back up again, and then I think we'll go at height 5 over. And how do we connect it in? I think for now we'll do something like, who's the bottom one? Now I really need to think. This seems to be the input pipe. So let's go a little bit more forward and let's go to the bottom one. Yes, I think the bottom one is the best one to go here. But let's go forward a little and then in here. So we should build you, which means you will get exhaust. You do not have water yet and you don't have limestone yet. So we'll have to provide limestone. How much limestone? Quite a lot if this whole thing is running. So at this point it starts to make sense to have limestone being delivered by belt. Where is this limestone belt even going? This is a long limestone belt. Oh, it's going to this one here. We could also start digging away limestone there. Or we just provide it by truck for now. Limestone. Let's get this built. And let's get it also connected. So you are limestone. You will be filled with limestone. We do not have enough steel. Now it gets close. I don't wanna land in a steel death spiral. We're very close to zero. We do have enough graphite here. That is weird. They should absolutely get some graphite here. Why is the graphite here? Let's see, where is there graphite coming here from now? From here? Yes. But yeah, we should have graphite in there, definitely. Yeah, it's just weird that you wanna kinda, I don't know what you wanna do. And I think we'll bring this pipe all the way over there to feed into this system. Just so we start to centralize everything. So we'll actually delete you, and we'll take a pipe here, and we'll bring it all the way. Let's see if we can even fit it through here. Can we come through here somewhere? This is a horrible thing to do. This is spaghetti. But I'm just thinking on how can I make this system so the chance of it breaking is the least. And if we centralize everything, the chance of me breaking something goes down. I think. That's at least what I think. And here we probably want to have the first one first. No, we built the... Well, it doesn't really matter, does it? At least for now, it doesn't really matter. I think the top one is the one going all the way over. But generally, the system is built from the bottom up, if I'm recalling this correctly. But it doesn't really matter. If there's CO2 coming in here, I'm happy. And then you should get CO2. Basically, that's how this works. And if it doesn't work, then something is wrong, but we just hope it doesn't. Okay, then graphite should land in here, and it should work. Okay, let's get rid of you. This costs a lot of parts, so let's get those parts back. Now, what else do we need here? So we now got limestone. We should see limestone coming in. Let's unpause one of you and actually get you built. Let's unity this part so we're sure that this part is built. Now you're giving out a lot of different things. There is some CO2, which we need the top one first. So that CO2 ideally will go over here and into one of those, I think. Like this. Yeah, this will become a mess. I should definitely do this more cleanly. And the second one will also go over here. And we'll go into this one. And we'll go into this one like this. And that means that we have a lot of stuff connected. I'm just not sure if this will work out, but we'll see. Okay, so we should have, if we unpause you, can we unpause you? So we should have limestone. Now we just need water. I think we'll just supply water for now. Yeah, this is a big mess already. Let's supply water for now from here. Whoops. But this seemed, or I think this will become quite messy. Or I don't think there's enough water coming through this pipe to actually support this. So notify me if you're like below 70. If it's just 1, it's probably fine because... Oh, we get steam out, right? Okay, so this needs to go into turbines, basically. You're giving out CO2, a lot of CO2. You're giving out sulfur. Sulfur will come out here. And that's good because I think then we don't need you anymore. So let's pause you. That should be fine. We do have a lot of CO2 and you... How can we prioritize this one? Okay, we'll prioritize this one low. And we'll take you. And we'll just go, well, your higher priority. Does that work? Is that how it works? Or is that just for worker allocation and stuff? No, that doesn't. Well, that actually maybe does work with the pipes. I just... Yeah, this is messy. But we'll have to clean this up, and when new pipes come in, and at some point the throughput is not big enough, then we'll just change it. And we should see your steam output. Is this one the steam? No. Is steam going out somewhere even? Yes, steam is going out on this bottom pipe. Which means we probably want to have a train. Now we should think about that. Let's take our wonderful blueprints here. R2 double T. You can also get all of those blueprints as a Patreon supporter. But I will something like this. Oh, that is a problem in the blueprints that I did not think about yet. I will try to maybe change that, but generally I don't really have a time, or I don't really want to do it actually. Let's also make this no stop areas. Just don't want to get problems because of those things in the future. Okay, and then we'll have the... What are you doing? I generally want them to go around, so I'm fine with just blocking them off. So there will be a train going through here. So we probably can't really fit anything in here. Well, maybe we can fit turbines. You're doing 48 low steam. The other low steam is coming out there. We'll be able to fit something in here. I'm just wondering, low pressure turbine. Oh, that's a lot of low pressure turbines. That's 1 each, right? That could actually... No, it cannot, but like... Wait, that would be 1. I need to think. Where is out there? 1, 2, 3. And we do have... How many here? 3, 6, and 7, 8. And then... Oh, that will go over maximum. What is the max shaft? The max shaft power? I'm not actually sure. I know 3 is okay. I think you could put 4, but what is the large? It's 18. So 3 of those. Well, wait. So this is 2, 4, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 times 6. Or we can just see like, so 3 of them. So we need another 2. And yeah, you can see this is already getting close. Can we add another one here? No, we cannot. And maybe now. Yes, so 1, 2, 3, 18 mechanical power. Then 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2. And those are 12 megawatts. So we would need 4. 1, 2, 3. So we're gonna still put this one. So they should make... So this should work. And then we can add another row. But we don't need... Ooh, that's not fitting in here. How will we do this? We can also do some weird things. Wait, we can do something like this, and we can put 1... Wait, 1, 2. Wait. Something like this could work. Why do we have uneven terrain? You gave yourself an uneven terrain, or how did that work? Well, I hope you just don't collapse, please. That would be highly unprofessional of you. Let's also get this one built. How is the mining going? This is going great. I'm actually quite happy how this is going. You can start doing this. Okay, back to the problem. So we do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If we take 6, this is 6, 6, 6, or 6, 6, and 3. So that is... What did I do here? Wait. Rotate and then do this. And this works. So we have those 3 and those 3. And then we need 1, 2, 3 times 3 again. So we take you away. And we do 3, 3, copy. So 3. Can I connect them? 3. And those 3 are not fitting. And it's really annoying me. Well, we can do something like this. It's just ugly. Very much ugly it is. It's not on the same height. Wait. So we can do something like this. It's highly unlikely we'll use all of them ever anyway, but something like this. This could work. Wait. And if we can even put all of this a little closer. So it doesn't, so it's not as cramped against the rail. Like this. And then we can put you just anywhere basically. We can just put you here. That is fine. And then all the depleted steam is going into desalination or into a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 30, 40, 15. 15 times this is 720. 720 divided by 9.6. 720 divided by 9.6. And we should do this times 0.75 because that's only the water we... No, wait. That's the steam. That's the steam we get out. And we get 75% back. Yeah, 0.75 back in water. So 540 water will get back from the system, which we can then feed back in. Yeah, this system is weird. And I'm really not in the mood to calculate a lot of things here. Let's take this away and then put you here, 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 here. For now, we'll do this and we'll do this, and this is all the high steam, okay? The low steam. And then coming out will be the depleted one. Nope, the depleted one. Oh, that will be easier to do from here. So this is the depleted steam out. The depleted steam out. The depleted steam out. The depleted steam out. Okay, I absolutely do have to read through those messages. At least coal is not a problem anymore. Sulfur. Why is there an alarm on this one? Yeah, we don't. It's good if this one is empty. That's pretty much the best thing that could happen. Veggies are low again. That's because I increased food consumption. Let's also bring those back. And yes, that will work. Then we'll continue this thing here. And something like this. And we only need as many of those running as we do. Wait. Okay. I need to think. I need to think. Let me figure this out and report back. Okay, quite a lot of calculating later. This thing is kind of overbuilt. Yeah, I think I'm gonna build this right now, but I will talk you through it. So there would be this one, and then you will probably have output priority there. So this thing takes water into its system. It does this over this pipe, or as we will change it very soon now, from here. So that will be our big water tank for this whole system. Imagine everything is running. It produces around like 30, 60, like around 70 megawatts of power just from exhaust. Of course, it also takes a little, but yeah, you get the point. We need 8 cooling towers to get the depleted steam back to water if we want to do that. Now, ideally, we don't just put it through here. That's what we're going to do for now. We're just going to put it through those and feed some water back in. But if you actually wanted to get all the water back, I can help you calculate that. So that's 2, 4, 6, 7. 7 plus 8 is 15. So 15 times 48. That's how much steam you get out of this system. Okay. If we take this 700 steam and we put it through the cooling towers, it's 720 times 0.75. So we get quite a lot of water back, which is amazing. But we need like, what is it? 180 something water from this pipe, which is not impossible, but will be quite difficult. So what we can do, we can actually feed all this depleted steam, those 720 steam, into some desalinators. And no, this is not enough. We'll need all of those, plus all of those up to here. This is for actually running the system self-sufficient without those towers. We can even get some water back out of the system with those here. And those can feed into the rest of the system. So as you can see, this, yeah, maybe it's a little overkill. I'm actually gonna go all the way up here. I'm gonna bring this all the way around here. And I will bring it to somewhere like here. Bring it over here. Bring it over. Do something like this. And we'll connect it. Okay. So that's some water, and then we probably wanna balance the inputs here. Something like this. And we'll put a balancer in here, and we'll say, whoops, that was not what I wanted. We'll put a balancer in, and we'll say, yeah, let's take first off this one, and this is just to prime the system, basically. So yeah, as you can see, we get some steam through the system already, if I'm correct. Nope, we do not, because I actually put the belts the wrong... I connected the belts wrong. This one is actually slack, which is annoying. So we take this belt, and we'll have to connect it in a different way. We'll take this belt and bring it over to this one, I guess. So we'll take it. Can I snap to you, please? I cannot. Okay, like this. And we will bring you... Can we somehow get up here? And we'll go over and we'll connect it up in here. Something like this. There should be the slag, and then the sulfur is coming out here, if I recall correctly. Yes, something like this, if I can get it to snap, which will then go in here, and also you will also go in here. So that's the two lines there. I'll actually build this one already too. So this one should now completely produce some wonderful carbon dioxide, which we bring in here, and actually more carbon dioxide than this one can actually eat. So let's start some of those up. I don't know how many we actually need. Same as I don't know how many we need here. This is only 14%, so I guess we are good. Yeah. So this is giving us some sulfur. I hope it's arriving. Yes, it is. Which means we won't need this sulfur anymore. Maybe we'll need it, but yeah. Let's actually... Is this the sulfur? Let's pause that sulfur mine. We don't really need it anymore. Did I pause the sulfur mine? Yes, I did. Let's also tell the ship to come back home. And so this is the scrubbing. I generally want to get water back, but yeah, it's just a pain to connect everything. So I think for now I will not do it. I will just take the steam back. It's actually still filling all those pipes. And it's not a lot of, like, yes, it's a lot of wattage, but not for a long time, because we are definitely not really... Let's actually... No, we don't need a second one. It's not actually a lot of wattage, because we are just... This is not running non-stop, and the system is for... Basically, we need 3 of them running non-stop to power one of this one. Yeah, so that will take a while. Why are you not enough input? Yeah, that's the question now. You are basically empty. You are quite full. What I'm thinking... Well, we probably want to build all of them anyway, right? So we want to build all of them, and then we'll pause you and you. And I think for now we're gonna unpause, like... you from every row will unpause one. So then we're sure that all the pipes actually are being emptied. Something like this. Yeah, they will not run a lot at all. But this should give us enough graphite to actually run the steel production pretty much non-stop. Which is good, as you can see, and gives us a lot of steel. I'm actually also running this. Nope, I'm not running this one anymore because there's absolutely no iron being mined anymore. Yeah, probably because of you. Let's get those back. This is also very dangerous. Can we stop this as soon as possible? Something like this. Okay, we do have a lot of problems. So coal is still low for some reason, but it's filling up slowly. This water is also... I did do this, but I don't think that's worth it. We'll just keep an eye on this one for now, and you can fill up or whatever you want to do, basically. Yes. Cooling tower. Okay, then water, then recyclables. That's bad because we actually need those recyclables. It's just because of broken glass. Well, then we will just do something like this, and we'll tell you you're broken glass, and we'll do something like this. Nope, not actually doing this. Something like this. So we will have space for all that broken glass. Veggies are low. They should fill back up if nothing changed with people. Low supply of hydrogen here. That's because those have to drive quite a bit. We should probably fix that. But yeah. Yeah, here I think we should move this one a little forward to maybe here. Because what we want to do soon here, actually, it did mess this up here, kinda. Let's take the dumping area and actually clean this up a little. Wait, why did it do that? Something like this, and then we have to fix. Where are you? You. So we'll do something like this. Now, what we want to do in the future here, as soon as this one is done, we basically want to take a system like this one, for example. Well, it's not really worth it to do all four. 2 is basically enough. So we'll take those and we will put them something like this. Okay. And then when we do that, let's see. Why is there... Can we not get... Yeah, that's the same problem again as always. Okay. It's because not everything is the same height here. Okay, but now it seems to work. Okay. So we'll basically take 2 stackers and they can start dumping into this direction and just go all the way forward. Which is amazing, but for that I think it will make sense to move this thing to a new place. So we'll take you, and where do we want to build you? I guess here or here or both. But generally here wouldn't be a bad idea. Something like this. Yes, something like this would work quite well. Let's did nothing mess up there? Nope. Doesn't seem like it, except this one. So we'll connect it back. And then we can bring all those belts. That's a long belt. That's long belts again. It's 4 belts, I think, on the other one. So we'll take those. And we'll put them here. Why are they so high? That seems very unusually high, but I will take it because, yeah, because we want to lay grass over this here. Yes. Okay, so we'll take you and we'll do this. There should be no assigned trucks. Okay, that works. And then we'll connect you up here. Something like this. And then we can just take you and just... Oh, can we get all of them? Cannot find valid pillar placement. That's why we should have not done it like this. So we just take this away again. We'll take you. We'll connect you up here and bring you forward. And then we take this here, and this here, and this here, and this here. And then we do this. We'll try to align it. And then... Oh, I love those new features. And how far do I bring it? Do I bring it all the way to here? Kinda not. I think something like this should work. That will take a lot of rubber. I'm just thinking, why is there no plastic again? Or is it... Oh, it's because for some reason you are not being filled. I did copy that building over, so that is weird. Is it the same here? No, graphite is being filled and ammonia is also not being filled. Don't we have enough ammonia? We do have quite a lot of ammonia actually. So that should work. Our vehicles are just busy again. What are they doing all the time? Okay, lots of stone transporting. Yeah, I'm wondering. Oh, well, maybe we should actually look at not look at the mining trucks. It's a little less, but still stone is the largest amount. Is it also the largest deliveries? No, hydrogen is actually a very, very bad thing. Yeah, but we will rebuild this, I hope, in the next episode, so we can then look into the problem with the trucks again. Low supply of limestone, that is very bad, because that means no steel for us. Where is limestone usually coming from? I guess from... Oh, is it coming from all the way here? Let's maybe actually do something like this here for now, and can we somehow take out a limestone belt? Okay, then let's do it like this. Like this then. And so we can actually take some limestone from here. So the trucks can also bring some limestone from here. Because otherwise that's gonna be a while until... Let's also upgrade this main belt. And we do have the resources now to do it. Don't have enough unity, but we can do it. And there we should have it. Hello. We do have more than enough. We do have 20 unity. That is some rounding errors there. Hello. Can I not? I do have enough unity. I do have 20. That's around. Sorry. That's a rounding error. There we go. Okay. No mining designations in its area. That's not ideal. It's not bad here, but it's not ideal. Let's see, where are our resources? Yes, so let's go all the way around here. Let's go all the way to here. And then let's go all the way here. That's a lot of material, actually. And yes, you will have something to do again. You will have something to do again, which then means that this dam here is getting expanded. Because I think we'll do something similar like we did here. I'm also thinking about how I wanna go with the height of this hill, because I don't think I will flatten everything to this height. But it also would kinda be nice to flatten everything on this island, flatten this one completely and leave those like very natural with just like the flat spots. I also started to very much terraform flat areas on those other islands, so we can actually use them and build something useful there. Because now we do have trains, we can start to work with train networks. So I think that would be kinda useful. Let's see. Recyclables, still full recyclables. That's very bad, because that means we are losing recyclables. Can we actually take you somewhere else for now? Just add some more warehouses, because we are losing materials when we are doing this. Veggies, still low. And going down, I feel like. Hydrogen going down. Plastic. What is going on with hydrogen? There's a lot of hydrogen in here. And they are taking a lot of it out all the time. We should probably put some pipes down. Or actually even use trains for the hydrogen too. But yes, let's also at least unpause everything here. No, that's kind of overkill. Still kind of overkill. There's a lot of copper, sulfur, ammonia, graphite, steel. Yeah, but that's something for the next episode. I feel like I think we did quite a lot. We got all of this at least somewhat cleanly hooked up. So we can now absolutely scrub all our exhaust. We'll get sulfur for it, which is amazing. We can use that for a lot of things. We could even trade it. So that is very good. We also get some power out of it, and yeah, it just uses a little bit of water that we have anyways from this thing. In general, this is working very well. We do have the uranium here. I actually do have a little buffer here, which is full, which is also quite nice. Everything else is still working as we know it. And yeah, our island slowly takes shape. You can definitely see that we're trying to build more cleanly here. Let's actually get rid of this. We built this now. You can definitely see that we built much more cleanly here and here instead of this mess. So we'll have to rebuild this. I actually thought about it, but I think I'll put the farms over here or here. But I think this one is a quite nice area or we just take the mountain away and build some huge factory here. I'm not actually sure which one is the largest. Yeah, if you have any ideas on how to lay out the base, please leave them down in comments. And yeah, if you enjoyed the video otherwise, I would love if you leave a like and maybe subscribe if you didn't yet. And if you want to have the blueprints or you just want to support me otherwise, you can also check out Patreon. All the blueprints are available to Patreon supporters. I wish you a very nice day, and we are gonna see each other in the next one.